Getting over him. I got no rules, I count 'em.
Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a full face of drugstore makeup. So this is what it looks like. I really love drugstore makeup. I feel like the drugstore has just been killing it lately. They have been coming out with so many new releases. Their products are right there on par and sometimes better than high-end makeup. I'm super excited. I think this look turned out really nicely. I'm excited about it. Literally everything on my face, everything I used was drugstore. I did use all affordable brushes, not from the drugstore, but affordable. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. So everything I'm using is drugstore. I do have 4 new products I've never tried before right here. I am going to hop off when I do my foundation because I want to do a foundation wear test video on a new foundation I've never tried. So everything else I will show you what I'm doing. So I'm going to start out with my brows, which this is a First Impressions. This is the NYX eyebrow gel. I don't know how I'm going to like this because normally I use a powder. And I did like pomades for a while, but I just got into using a powder. So it comes in this like squeezy tube. I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand. It looks like it's going to be really dark. What shade is this? I have the shade Espresso. I just put it on the back of my hand right here. I have some pigment. That is dark. I don't think my brows are Espresso. I think they're probably lighter. Okay, so I feel like this is drying really quick. So you have to work quickly with it. I don't really know how I feel about that. It feels so thick. And it's like drying so quickly, it's really hard to work with. That looks so intense. My monitor is right over here, so if I keep looking over there, I'm still just trying to figure out the best setup for all the new stuff. I mean, it's going on really nicely. It's kind of hard to get it to fade like I want it. Like it's already dried, like all right there is just so dry. It's like sticking. The brush is sticking to my hand. So it's really hard to try to get it to fade. Once I spooled it, it actually looks really good. I did just order Dip Brow from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It should be here next week. And I'm excited to try that because I've heard, I mean, obviously it's so many people's holy grail. The thing with this is it's drying so quick. You have to be really quick to work with it. And I'm not quick with my brows. I need time. It's like balling up now that it's all dried out. I don't know how you're supposed to use this. Because it just dries out so quick. Balling up on my hand. Because I was trying to get more and it's completely dried. It's almost like you need to mix this with an oil. And maybe then it would stay, maybe you would be able to work with it a little bit longer. It wouldn't dry out as quick. It looks like fine on camera, but it kind of looks a little funky in person. This product is just kind of really hard to work with. Okay, so these are the brows. They are very intense. I don't know how I feel about that product. My brows also kind of don't match, so ignore that. So next, I am going to prime. Look, I tried to scrub that off. It would not come off, like scrubbed. So I mean, okay, so then I'm gonna go in and prime. I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. I actually really like this. This is the only e.l.f. primer that I like. It really blurs my pores. Like, it fills them in really good. I think I might even like this more than the NYX pore filler. It does, it like blurs them so good. Oh, I love the way it feels. It feels so nice. I have the pore filler one, the pink one from e.l.f., and it does not work very good at all. But this one, this is a good one. I really do like this one. I'm actually going to put a little bit of brow gel. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. It looks super gross because I use it with powder, so it's like nasty. So ignore that. But this really sets my brow hairs in place all day, and it's so inexpensive. I literally use this every single day. Well, not every single day because I don't do my makeup every single day, but every time I do my makeup, I use this. It is so good. Also, all of the products that I use will be down in the description box, so you can check those out if you didn't catch what I was using. So my face was washed, moisturized, everything. Now it's primed, so I'm gonna go apply this foundation, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I just filmed a foundation wear test on the Maybelline Superstay foundation. I've heard mixed reviews on this foundation, so I'm excited to test it out myself. Foundation is laid down. I'm going to go ahead and go in with concealer. Today I'm going to be using the Catrice Liquid Camouflage and the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I have been liking these two together. I will use the Makeup Revolution one right here on my inner corners to really brighten. Right here. And then I go in with the Catrice Everywhere Else. I feel like I haven't done a full face of drugstore makeup in a long time. But I love drugstore makeup. I have been testing out a lot more high-end stuff lately, so it is good to throw in drugstore, because the drugstore has been awesome lately. I'm just taking my Sonia Kashuk sponge and blending that out. I'm also going to bring that up on the eyelid to prime. I have to be really cautious when I am setting my under eyes because they crease instantly. So I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is the best powder, in my opinion, that you can get at the drugstore. I have to carefully pounce those out. And then I pick up the powder on my sponge and set. And hopefully I didn't set creases yesterday when I got ready. I set my creases under my eyes, and I swear I was trying to smooth them out. So for me, I have to get really close to the mirror, look straight up at the mirror, and get right in there. Then take that Morphe M438, set the concealer on my eyes. Then I will also take more of that powder, and I put quite a bit under my eye and sort of bake that area. And then normally I do one eye, blend it out, put the powder on, do the other eye, blend it out, get the powder on, because my eyes are so ridiculous, but they literally crease so crazy. Then I'm just going to highlight the rest of my face with the Catrice. I have really been loving those concealers. They're nice. And I just set where that concealer is with that Fit Me powder as well. looking pretty good. That foundation was a little dark for me. I really didn't want to mix the foundation though. I would have if it was like extremely way too dark for me, mixed it with a lighter foundation, but I really wanted to test out this formula on its own. So now I just dust away all that excess powder. It's looking pretty good. All of these other products from the drugstore I already know that I really like. The only thing I'm testing out is that foundation. But so far it is doing good. It looks really nice. So next I'm going to go in and contour. I really have been loving this Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. This is pretty nice. I just mix the two bronze shades. So this is only the second time that I'm filming with my new stuff, with my ring light and my new camera, and using a actual monitor like a TV instead of just a little flip out viewfinder. I don't know how I feel about all of it. Change is like hard. Plus I had all that annoying stuff go down when I was trying to upgrade. I actually did a ranty video kind of talking about everything that happened, me trying to upgrade, and just all this really super fun stuff that happened. So if you haven't seen that, it's like a ranty, chatty get ready with me. I will link it down below and in the eye over here if you want to see it. So I've been liking that. Then I am just going to bronze with my butter bronzer. My neck and my chest, since it's 14 shades lighter than my face. So I like to take a flat fluffy brush like this, and that's what I like to contour my nose with. And then I love using the butter bronzer to contour my nose because it's really light, but you can also build it up. It also blends out really easily and really nicely, so it makes contouring the nose really easy. And I just prefer a brush like this always when I'm contouring my nose. This makes it really quick and easy and simple. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to take the Physicians Formula Butter Blush, which I'm using a lot of Physicians Formula. That wasn't planned. They just have some really great products. This blush is really light. It just adds the lightest flush of color. It also has a sheen to it, so if you don't like that in your blush, I would probably pass on this. It's like weird that my eyes aren't done already. Okay, so I am going to, this is another First Impressions. This is the Milani Stellar Lights in Rose Glow. And I've heard that these are gorgeous, so I'm excited. I haven't found a ton of like really awesome highlights at the drugstore, but these look so pretty. I have not even touched them yet. Oh my goodness. I'm going to go in with that white one. It's called Pearl. I'm picking this up on a Morphe M510. I don't know. Oh. That's should have tapped off my brush. Oh my gosh, that is too much. Whoa. Do you guys see that? That's like insane. Whoa. Okay, so definitely tap your brush off. Like so much picks up. That was an insane amount of highlight. A bit more, try to even this out a little bit. Wow. Wow. Holy cow. I'm just going to grab a little bit of that middle shade Golden Quartz and just go over that, because since I am so tan today with my foundation and everything, I'm going to add a little bit of that gold, so maybe it won't be as intense. I'm going to add just a little bit. Oh my goodness. It's like, I don't think there is such thing as just a little bit. Looks a little glittery. Just pat over that with my wet beauty blender just to try to melt it into the skin, make it a little less glittery. Like, look at that. That's ridiculous. Holy cow. That is probably the most blinding highlight I've seen from the drugstore. Wow. I'm gonna love this in the summertime. This would be really pretty on like your shoulders. Okay, so I have these two Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes. I have this little one that I got in a Target beauty box. This is Sweet Candy. I don't know which one I'll use. And then this is the Rose in the Air. So I've heard tons of people compare this to the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm just going to take this big fluffy brush. Do these have names? Nope, just numbers. Okay. So I'm going to take this warmer transition shade right here on the bottom. This is just a BH Cosmetics number 7. It's a really pretty transition shade. The pigment is nice on this. This was another first impressions. I don't know if I said that, but I haven't used these eyeshadow palettes before. The pigment is nice on them. They're blending out really nicely as well. Personally, I don't think there's a ton of great eyeshadow options at the drugstore. I mean, so far I only have one color on my lid, but this seems like a pretty nice option. I'll buy tons of other things at the drugstore, but I definitely don't find myself buying eyeshadows. I don't really see a lot that I like from the drugstore. I'm taking this clean fluffy brush. This is a BH Cosmetics 101 brush, and I'm just going to diffuse that out. Yeah, it's blending really, really nicely, and the color's really nice. I really like this transition color. Okay, so I'm going to take this Moda crease brush. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and I actually really like this. I'm going to pick up this orangey shade right here. I'm going to work that into the crease, keeping that on the outer half basically, and then just lightly building it into the crease. I am going to deepen the outer V and keep the inner corner really light. Now these are blending really nicely. I'm diffusing the color out quite a bit, but I'm curious if they build up and if you're able to get them to a deeper color like that. I just popped on another layer. So I'm just patting on the color where I want to keep it very intense, and then I will take the brush and just blend that out. Just taking that clean brush again. I just really want to make sure the outer edges are very diffused. Okay, so then I'm going to take that red shade right below it on that same brush. I'm just going to deepen the lid right there. These colors, they don't have like punch you in the face pigment, but they are building up really nicely. I'm just lightly blending that red out, just very lightly, trying to keep it really low. It's blending very nicely. It looks very pretty. I kind of want a little more of that orange. I got this brush set off Amazon. Okay, it's these ones that I got off Amazon. They're black. They have rose gold right on the top. They're Kirei, K-I-R-E-I Cosmetics. I got them off Amazon for like $5, and they're some of my favorite eyeshadow brushes. I just find it so random. I like finding stuff like that though. Like the random really good stuff. I'm going to take this clean Wet n Wild blending brush. I'm just going to pick up a little more of that orange. So it kind of got lost with that red. I'm just going to bring that back in right up here. So I'm keeping most of the color pigment on the outer half and lightly blending it towards the inner corner. I'm going to take this shimmery gold and I'm going to pick that color up and spray it with a setting spray. I'm going to use the Milani Make It Last, and I'm going to concentrate that on the inner part, wow, of the lid. That is a really pretty shimmer shade. So first I'm going to take that same transition shade that I used and smoke that out on the lower lash line. Okay, so then I'm going to take that berry tone on a flat, oh, here's one of those brushes too. This is a flat definer brush. I'm going to pick up that color and I'm going to keep it really close to the waterline. Okay, so that's what the eyeshadow looks like. I am impressed. Like, I think it looks so nice. Here, ugh, why did they put so much tape on these? I'm going to take this white right here, this brow bone shade. It looks lighter than the one that's in that palette we used on the eyes. I'm just going to clean up under my brow. I like that because it's like really brightening, but it's not like too stark white. So then I'm going to take this Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner and just put that on the waterline. I am going to dip back into this highlighting palette and I'm going to pick up that white and just put that on my inner corner. This one, this is the NYX Lingerie in Exotic. It's like a reddy brown, so we're just gonna try this. Okay, so I like that color a lot better. So that was the NYX Lingerie in Exotic. So I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous. Just put a quick coat on my, do you see that? Non-existent lashes. Like, people think I'm kidding when I say I don't have lashes. No, like, I'm dead serious. Mascara is on. I'm gonna set the face with the Milani Make It Last. It's my favorite setting spray. I wish that I could do my makeup without having to put fake lashes on, but my lashes are so non-existent that it would look like this. How weird would this look? So I'm gonna go pop on lashes. I'll be right back to tell you what I think of these first impressions. Okay guys, so I just popped on lashes. This is the finished look. This is my full face of drugstore makeup, which is awesome. I think my makeup looks really good. I mean, I'm hot and it's like really hot in my room right now. So I'm like dying of heat, but it looks really, really good. I did have basically 5 first impressions. The foundation is going to be its own video. It is a foundation wear test. That one will be up first. So I only get down below and in the eye over here, so you can check out my thoughts on this foundation, but this is what's on my face right now. The next first impressions was this NYX eyebrow gel. I like the way my brows look. I think my brows look really good today, but holy crap. This was kind of a pain to work with. Personally, like, look at that. I scrubbed that and it is still on my hand. Personally, if I mixed it with just a little bit of facial oil or something like that, I feel like it would be a lot easier to work with, but I don't know how that would throw off how it works. It's just a little too drying and a little too hard to work with, but I really do like how my brows turned out. Maybe I will, next time I use it, try to mix it with a little bit of facial oil and see if that helps it at all. And we will see if that changes it at all, if it makes it easier or better to work with. The next first impressions, which I am dying over, this is the Milani Stellar Lights highlighting palette. Look at those. Those are so pretty. It comes with a pearl shade, a golden shade, and then a more pinky. So this is pearl, golden quartz, and rose gold. All of these are beautiful. I have the pearl and the golden one on my cheeks today, and they are so pretty. I also have the pearl on the inner corner. I'm so excited to continue using this. This is probably the best highlighter I have used from the drugstore, and I mean, look, that is gorgeous. It is so pretty. I'm so excited to keep trying this one. I really, really like that. And then the last two were these eyeshadow palettes. I love my eyeshadow today. I think they blended out beautifully. They had nice pigmentation. They weren't like in your face bright colors, but also I did use, I mean, browns and like sort of orangey tones. They went on beautifully. They blended out so nicely. They blended together nicely. I was able to build up the pigmentation quite a bit. I really like this. I love my eyeshadow look today. So these are awesome. I don't think I have any eyeshadows from the drugstore that I like. So these are winners. I really, really like these. So these killed it today. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about these products. I'm excited to keep trying them out. But yeah, this is my full face of drugstore makeup. You don't need high-end expensive makeup to make your makeup look really nice. this is all drugstore, and I think my makeup turned out beautifully today, so I'm really excited about that. I will have all of the products I use listed in the description box down below, so you can check out that. I will link this foundation wear test down below so you can check it out. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below if you have any products or looks you want me to try out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I post 3 videos every week. Give this video a thumbs up if you like full face of drugstore makeup. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.
Getting over him. I got no rules, I count 'em.